Wintier's arrow strikes true, striking the demon flat on the chest with a crack of thunder and whooshing it backward.
If the demon charges, does Coltaine get bumped forwards?
That's not what charges do.
If he bull rushes,
Oh right, that's the distinction.
With the bull rush, conveniently does no damage.
Oh.
So the
Yeah,
current
maybe he should do that.
moves everyone a square west. That ends round 9, on to round 10. Massimo cries out, "Coltaine, no!" He runs into the blood.
Why? That's a very good question.
That's because it's the first thing he can do since a while.
Maybe he's one of those people that's not smart enough to move their head, you know?
He's a... wait. No, never mind.
Actually, whoops, I moved him a square too much. He's leaping once he gets there. And wow, perhaps spurred on by seeing Coltaine in danger. Clears 4 squares. Where do you start off now? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And charges the blood demon with his sword. Or
Go
can he?
Massimo.
No, that's 2 extra squares, right?
Yeah, difficult terrain, right?
Yeah, so he just runs up to the blood demon, interposing himself between the demon and Coltaine. Turns around and says, "Quickly, get to the platform. If you could heal me along the way, that'd be nice."
Coltaine's like, nope.
Blood demon looks as though he wants to get at Coltaine, can't move around the corner, and yeah, he can't shift either, so he just attacks Massimo. He claws into the Dragonborn.
Disruptive strike.
Roll it.
That's a 22 for 9.
-5 to its attack.
As the claws are about to come down on Massimo, Wintier lets fly an arrow that pierces through the hand. The blood demon cries out in pain and misses Massimo. The demon then tries to bite Massimo.
Oh, I've only got 1 disruptive strike.
He tears a chunk out of Massimo's forearm. Massimo cries out in pain. Coltaine, let's see if he takes any damage from the poison. He does not.
Go, go, go!
How many daily powers are we allowed to use per encounter?
All of them?
Yeah, okay. There wasn't one of those weird things we discovered about milestones
that
that's
was-
just for magic items.
That was, yeah.
Excellent. That's good.
Massimo, you brave, brave fool. I'll do what I can. Coltaine attacks the demon from where he's standing using Bastion of Defense.
So he'll have cover from the corner.
And he misses. But that doesn't matter because Massimo gains 9 temporary hit points. And then Coltaine manages to move an incredible 2 squares. He could have gotten out, but Massimo asked for healing, that selfish guy.
Rex should head down.
And, oh, Coltaine rolls a wonderful 19, and that's a great place for the 19. He succeeds on the save.
Blood Demon charges up and strikes at Nima.
Come at me, bro.
And claws her for 7 damage. Nima down to 43 out of 54.
Okay.
And the other one, who didn't get to attack you last time, still doesn't get to attack you. Wrecked.
Right. Okay,
I looked at the chat
Wrecked.
briefly and saw demon aids.
Wrecked. So what's the word?
Shifts.
Away.
Shifts back a step, says, "We've got to get out of here." But that doesn't stop him from blasting the nearest blood demon with a sacred flame. And again, he sucks. Blood
Sacred
demon balls.
Sacred flame shine. The attack succeeds.
Oh, really? That's impressive.
The demon makes a sound like the Exorcist movie monster demon getting exorcised. Blah 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 blah.
It's been a while since you saw that movie, I guess.
It's been a few years. His head starts spinning around and he vomits on Nima.
Hey, Coltaine, you want some of this?
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Oh,
Nima.
I should give Nima temporary hit points for that. She gets
How
to
many?
choose.
I don't need a saving throw.
5 temporary hit points. I wasn't expecting his attack did, so I forgot that it was useful.
Alright, Nima.
Alright. It'd be good to retreat, but I don't want them getting closer to my squishy friends.
Just shift south.
Can Corvus see them from where he is?
Yes. I think they might have some cover, but he can see them moderately well.
If he's looking that way, he's probably still focused on moving the statue.
No, now's the point at which he jumps into the blood.
Oh, guys, what's been happening? I'm getting daggers. What? Anyway, okay. So Nima is going to use. She's gonna use Bond of Pursuit on her Oath of Enmity. So that's a 21 for a hit of 14.
Nima strikes true.
And then she's going to shift. She's going to shift there so that she can let the demons walk up so that Corvus can have a better shot. If they want to hit her. Or they could just leave, that's up to them. And that'll be all.
Corvus.
I guess Corvus can target someone now, can't he?
Yep, they have cover, but he can target them. Regular cover.
Well, I guess I'll aim for the bloodied one.
Use the attack that gives them penalties.
The one I used before?
No, that was poison damage, and that was stupid. Stinging Swarm? The one that, like, gives them a attack penalty?
Okay. Biting
Maybe.
Swarm!
Yes?
Buzz. 14 versus AC for 5 damage.
The spirit insects become confused along the way.
Yeah, now they're
forgot
not
put the
used to
cover in.
attacking, you know, animate creatures.
Wintier.
Didn't I mark that as my quarry? I didn't, did I? I'm sure I did.
Yes, you did.
Okay, fear not, Massimo. Well, fear a little bit. Well, fear a lot. But take courage in my twin strikes. A zap and a zoodle. 28 for 3. Then a 1.
For 12.
1 for nothing.
Wintier strikes with his first arrow, but then is then too content with himself to really try with the second.
But the 7 bonus from the quarry. Why is the 12 damage on the miss and the 3 damage on the hit?
How can you do so little damage?
Can I Elven Accuracy the second roll? Yeah. I'm gonna Elven Accuracy that miss. And I guess we'll just use the first roll from the reroll. So it's a 26 for the 12 damage.
You actually have to re-roll the damage, because otherwise you can use the damage you rolled to influence your decision whether or not to do it. So we're gonna go with the other damage you rolled, the 6.
What? But in the
Really?
past, we've
never ever done that
always
before.
gone with.
Yeah, it's always been just the attack roll. not the other?
That's
Yeah.
because technically you're supposed to roll attack roll first and then damage, and you're only supposed to base your decision on the attack roll and anything else. If you
Then
want, you
how
can just
come-
you can retake the elven accuracy if you want.
I feel like it's fairest to... I don't know, like...
Why
would have
haven't
re-rolled
you
it for the
corrected
miss.
us every other time we've re-rolled then? And used the first damage?
Or rather, why have we purposefully used the first damage every other time?
Well, no, in the past though, like, I have used the second roll damage, and then everyone said, no, Doug, it's the first roll's damage. And I, oh,
Yes,
okay.
no, same here. It's
And
like,
it's
oh,
happened
okay, I hit a crit,
many
that doesn't
times.
matter.
But Jen, was that with elven accuracy or was that with your Avenger dealie?
Both?
I think it's been in all manner of situations.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't used Elven Accuracy that much, but it has come up quite a few times. Sometimes I have to roll 3 times, but I always use the first.
And I'm pretty sure you have said in the past it's the first roll. Or if not you, then Nick has said it's the first roll, and you hadn't corrected him.
Alright, so then let's go
I
with
guess. Well, it could be CJ's using now as the time to correct the past mistakes.
But that's okay. We'll just make a note.
that.
From now
I'll
on,
think on it after the session. For now, we'll go with the
Okay.
12 damage. Because I think the
Doesn't
issue
matter.
is, by the rules, you're not supposed to roll the... By rules, you're supposed to roll the attack roll first, and these powers, they basically stipulate you're not supposed to base, like, your decision on knowing, like, oh, that's like a really damaging attack, I should use my elven accuracy. But yeah, no, I guess we house ruled that you just keep it, because otherwise it would be way too cumbersome to have to roll the attack and damage separately.
Well, I also feel that in this situation, regardless of the damage that the second attack did, he'd be dazed, right?
I wouldn't be dazed because I'm re-rolling a miss. The miss is being re-rolled.
No, well, that's what I mean. Like, if you didn't re-roll it, you'd be dazed, which is an undesirable consequence. So that in itself is enough without the damage. Like, without it being 12, you probably would have re-rolled it for a 5 or
Yeah,
something.
no, you definitely want, like, obviously the attack roll is the one thing that you want to be basing your reroll attempt on. Anyway, I'll think more on this after the session. So, we'll go with the 12 damage.
Yay. Although Nick's right, it doesn't really matter.
And the Blood Demon is now visibly wounded.
And, yeah, that's it.
Alright, so that ends round 10, but the current takes everyone on the south side of the western pool west to square. Massimo groans under the effects of the poison. Weakly, he spits back at... Well, no, spit's a harsh word. He mouths back to Coltaine. If I turn my back on this demon, I will surely die. I must stay here. If Rekt could heal me. And he takes a swing at the blood demon.
He's got some pretty high expectations for someone who's been with us for a while.
His blade strikes true, slashing into the blood demon. Blood demon claws at Massimo. Massimo evades. The demon then tries to bite him.
Oh.
Massimo evades again.
Yay.
Coltaine. Let's see if that poison does anything to him. 2 damage. Coltaine down to 16 out of 55.
Coltaine moves 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. He calls out, Wrecked! Do something for Massimo, or he's doomed.
Doomed! The demon that is the target of Nima's Oath of Enmity advances and claws her for 8 damage. The other demon also advances. And also claws her, but for 9 damage. Nima down to 31 out of 54. As her bloodied clothes are being torn to shreds. Wrecked.
Those naughty demons.
Wrecked calls back, There's nothing I can do. Even from the stairs, he's too far away.
He'd do it for you.
No, seriously, there's nothing. I looked through all his powers. There's nothing he can do. Every single thing he has is like range 5, burst 3. Would be 2 turns at least before he's close enough to do anything, and I doubt he'll last that long.
So sorry, Rekt was doing what?
He was saying he couldn't help.
Alright, so as you, I guess, think about what to do, I think someone was asking how tall Corvus actually is. I believe we agreed on 5'7", right?
4'7".
4'7", right, yes. And apparently there was a question about map tool. If someone wants to repost that. Or maybe we can get to that at the end of the session if it's something a little complicated. So is Rekt struck with indecision and going to skip his turn?
No, I thought someone was gonna say something, but then they didn't, so I was waiting pointlessly. Rekt is going to use Astral Seal. Well, first he's gonna move behind Nima. Use Astral Seal on the bloodied blood demon. That's a 23.
With a prayer, Rekt paints the target. Nima.
Nima will use Bond of Pursuit on her oath. Thankfully, she can re-roll it, but that's not good enough, and she's
No,
really
she
determined.
can't.
Yes, she can. Why can't she?
Because you can only do that attack when you're only in melee with one
true,
enemy. That's the
true.
whole.
So is Nima
Right.
then fumbled?
No, I'll pretend like that was my elven accuracy. Can I do that?
Yes.
But how do I do that without actually... I can just use it.
That you can. You don't have to pretend at all.
Yeah, I don't. But
But go ahead and
the-
roll another one. Don't count the bond of the other one you did.
okay. Wow,
What? Okay, let's
That's-
count the other first.
that's incredible, actually. Do you guys see that? That's
Yeah,
pretty
no,
amazing.
I'm impressed. This reminds me of when you were rolling her ability scores to begin with.
Yeah, that's
Remember all those
yeah.
ones?
Yeah, there were a lot of ones.
So damage, and I said don't reroll. I said use the second one. Jeez, what are you doing?
Sorry, I get confused. Yeah, so I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
It does not.
Yeah, she's gonna use an action point.
Action Jackson.
Wow, you get to regain hit points.
Oh yeah, how does that work?
You regain 7 hit points. Is that right? Inspiring Presence. 1/2 level plus Charisma modifier. You gain 7 hit points for being able to see me when you use your action point.
Alright, one moment, please. I guess she will use Bond of Pursuit on the same dude again. With her action point. Well, she'll try to anyway.
So, I know Snake Eyes is 2 ones. What is it when you get 3 ones?
Oops, wrong push it dock there.
Okay, so that's a 20 with a hit of 13.